Colonel Blanton, Colonel E.H. Taylor. These guys were not actually colonels in the military.
Oh.
In the South, a colonel is it's just somebody who's revered.
The guy who makes chicken. Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Colonel Sanders
was
not in the military.
But he was a colonel of chicken. I thought I knew who you were.
Yeah. You didn't.
No, I didn't.
You didn't.
I thought I knew you from...
The Sticks.
What did I say to you?
You're from the Sticks.
No
I
explanation.
know you from the Sticks.
I know you from the Sticks.
Yeah, I know
What?
you. You're from the Sticks.
Yeah, the Sticks.
Never from the
in my
Sticks.
head, you gotta understand, my head, there's a lot happening up there and nothing also at the same time. So, just chaos. I don't even remember anything I just said.
Welcome to Whiskey Bits,
With Matt and Phil.
where we talk all things whiskey.
And all things comedy. So, what do we have, Phil? What did you make?
I mean, quite possibly the best old fashioned that we've had in a long time, I would say.
Yeah?
I mean, one of the best.
I like the ice balls. Those are my ice balls.
Beautiful ice ball. This one has a nubbin on it.
Oh.
It looks like the nubbins melted away. But
I hate that.
I gotta tell you, it's holding form. It's doing well. So what we have here is Buffalo Trace Old Fashioned.
Okay.
With
this guy?
It's that guy right there. Yep. We've got some proof.
A little ASMR for you.
Yeah. It's good. We've got proof syrup, which is a traditional old fashioned proof syrup.
I ordered some. It hasn't come yet.
Really?
Yeah. I'm starting to think that they just took my money.
I think they might have. We'll have to look into it.
The proof will be in the pudding.
Well, hopefully it's in the mail.
Oh, that's true.
That'd be even better.
Can you order pudding in the mail?
I think we should find out.
The whole
later.
thing's going to be like this. You're just going to be annoyed with me by the end of it. Okay.
And then we threw 2 luxardo cherries.
I love those.
Luxardo, yeah, it's really good. Luxardo cherries.
You know, like when you go to a restaurant and when you're... Well, okay, I did this when I was a kid. I would order kiddie cocktails.
Mm-hmm.
Because apparently you can't drink when you're a kid. Parents. But I also would just get like I'd say, can I have like a cup of maraschino cherries?
Yeah.
Because I loved them.
Yeah.
I wonder if you can order those at the bar. Just like, give me a cup of luxardo.
These have alcohol in them.
Oh, so a kid can't buy it.
Probably not.
I'm not going to slip one.
I mean, it's
Slip
up
one
to you.
Yeah.
It's totally okay.
Cora needs to sleep.
Sounds like they taste like cough syrup.
They are really good.
They're
love
really
cough
good.
syrup. Sometimes I get a cold just so that I can have a luxardo cough syrup cherry.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I want a cold just so I can take NyQuil.
Yeah, totally.
Same thing.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
This is whiskey bits, not drug bits. All
That's
right.
right. That's right. And then we finish it off with an orange peel. I like wiping the orange peel around the rim of the glass, so as you're drinking it, you get a little bit of that citrus.
All right.
But yeah.
Do you use the inside of the orange peel, or do you wipe the outside of the orange peel?
The inside.
The inside. I've been doing it all wrong.
The outside is kind of gross because it's been sitting out and
People have been touching it. And,
probably.
Because I'm like, it's not working.
No.
And so I'm like doing it too hard. And
no, I give it a little twist. You can see there's a little bit of a twist.
Yeah,
so I give it a little twist in there and then wipe it around and then I drop it in.
Love it.
That's it. So cheers.
Cheers, man.
To whiskey bits.
To whiskey bits. Oh, it's so good.
It's quite possibly the perfect old fashioned.
I love sugar. Is there sugar in this?
Quite a bit.
There's
Quite a bit.
Because the proof syrup has the sugar in it, so you would normally
It's got the sugar and the bits.
Yeah. Sugar in the bits.
No, it's got the sugar and the bitters.
The bits are the cherries. That's
the bits
for
are the
sure.
cherries.
Oh my gosh.
Sugar and the bitters.
The bitters.
The bitters.
Yes. Now, proof has like a ton of different types of syrups.
They do. They have a few options. Orange, maple bacon,
Maple bacon.
black walnut.
Do you put bacon in your...
There's a
Old-fashioned?
place that makes old fashions and they drop maple candied bacon in it. Yeah. It's terrible.
Horrible?
I didn't like it.
No.
But it's probably because it wasn't good whiskey, too much bitters. Just not a good combination.
Not a good combo.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, bacon in anything.
I love bacon.
Probably pretty good.
I like extra crispy bacon.
Yeah, the kind that is done so much that the fat sort of melts in your mouth when you put it in. Yeah.
Okay, so here's the question I got, because I hear this all the time when I go to pretty much every like a Benny's or Garfield's. Oh, Buffalo Trace, everyone's obsessed with it. Oh. So I feel like we need to figure this out. Is Buffalo Trace really as good as everybody's making it out to be, because it's getting ridiculous, like where you can't find certain ones? Or is it like, it's just getting inflated because of people like the one guy that we saw at that one place who was like, I spent $5 million on an ounce. And we're like, yeah, you're an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
What's the deal with it? Like, what?
I think that it's quite possibly a little bit of both. I think that they make a very, very good product. Obviously, we're drinking it. I think if I had to choose a single bourbon that I would only get to drink for the rest of my life, I'd probably pick Buffalo Trace.
But this one?
That one.
That one?
Yeah. It's aromatic. It tastes delicious. It's very consistent.
You're consistent. Sorry. That was uncalled for.
I can't be offended if you call me consistent.
Like I wonder if like trying to do an insult, say it as an insult, but actually it's a compliment.
Yeah.
You're an amazing person.
Have you seen those YouTube videos?
No.
Like, you look like a guy who returns my texts.
They're probably more successful than I am right now. Okay, you were saying Buffalo Trace.
I was saying that
if you were dying, you would have Buffalo Trace at your funeral. Is that what you're?
Oh, I don't know about that. I'm saying that if there was like some sort of law or rule or something where it was like, you have to pick a bourbon that you can drink for the rest of your life and you can't have anything else, I would probably pick Buffalo Trace because it's easy to get. $25-$30.
It's easy to get when they have it.
It's easy. I think it's easier to get than a lot of their other expressions.
Right.
And for the price, I think it's just as good.
Yeah.
So I do think that there are some inflated things going on out there that are just Eagle Rare is one of them. It's a $30 bottle of whiskey, $40 bottle of whiskey that you can't find, and when you do, it's $80.
Or like $400. What's the highest you've seen the Eagle Rare? Because I feel like I looked up like the Pappy's or the Van Winkle or whatever it is. Mm-hmm. You can tell I'm really into this. Rip Van Winkle. Mm-hmm. I had that. It was really good. I really liked it. Yeah. Looked it up online. I know that it was like $100, but I looked it up online. It was like $400.
I mean, that's a steal if you can find it for $400.
Or like $1,000. Yeah, I think one was like
$1,500 typically for that. It all has to do with the rarities. It all has to do with the rarity. Like you said, it's really good. But it's rare.
But in reality, it was sold for $100.
Correct.
So like, is it worth $100 or is it worth $1,000 or $1,500?
You know,
it's worth whatever someone's willing to pay for it.
But I'll tell you that it's worth something.
I knew that was coming. But like, I ain't got no $1,500 to spend on.
No, and it's the people that are willing to spend $1,500 that are making the problem worse.
Like the guy that we were drinking next to when we were at the High West Distillery.
Yeah, like that guy. Like that guy.
What did he say? It was kind of.
He said a lot of things, and all of them were douchey. Can we say that here?
We can definitely say douchey.
Great, because
it's a real word, Phil.
So he said a lot of things, but essentially what he did was he saw that a bottle that he liked looking at was nearly empty.
He liked the glass.
He liked the bottle itself.
I mean, I get it.
The bottle itself. It looks cool. It looked cool.
I mean, look at all those.
Those look cool.
Dad joke loading. See that?
Floating.
That's high quality right there.
That's high quality glass.
That's a high quality Etsy purchase, I'm sure.
That's right. But yeah, he was so enthralled with getting that bottle that he spent, I think it was close to $200 for 1 ounce pour of the rest of to kill that bottle so that he could bring it home.
I'm pretty sure he already had the girl that was with him too.
No doubt.
Yeah?
No doubt. This was to impress his friends at home.
Yeah, because I'm like, what? She's already there. Like, you don't need to do anything else to get her to go on a date. She's on the date with you.
She's on the trip, yeah.
It was
because they were from like Georgia or Alabama.
I don't know. He had a punchable face. Like you just look at him, you're like, it kind of looks like a baby, but also kind of looks punchable. If that's
no, I totally get it. Like
a baby face, but
it was like a respectable haircut,
right?
But clearly, you popped your collar in college.
Punchable face.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, you probably cheer for Alabama.
Oh, I don't even know what that means.
I mean, just go with it.
Okay, I hate Alabama.
Punchable face.
The state, the people that are from Alabama, except for people that are listening to this. Hello, buddy.
Hi, Bama.
Alabama, the football team?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the name of that football team?
The Crimson Tide.
See, that's some of these names. I'm like, some of them just don't make sense. Like the Buckeyes.
Yeah.
That's a cookie.
Okay.
I know it as a cookie.
It's true. It is a cookie. It is a cookie. And I know the Crimson Tide as
It's red water. That's what that sounds like to me.
a Crimson Tide to me is what I have visiting my house once a month.
Oh, interesting. Oh, gosh. Oh.
Can we say that here?
Crimson Tide. That's what we're going to call it from now on.
The Crimson Tide.
Ant flow is out. Crimson Tide is in. That's awesome.
Is it?
Not for the people that are riding the wave, so to speak.
So we could take out the whole Crimson Tide thing and just say he had a very punchable face.
He had a punchable face.
He has a very punchable face.
I don't like.
And I
his
think
face.
it's guys like that, and it's people that do enjoy whiskey, but are willing to spend those ridiculous amounts that make it hard for other people who like to actually drink it.
Right.
Enjoy those things.
Right. I like to drink it. My dad was always a good model of like drinking responsibly. And so I grew up mostly with him. So I saw that side of it. I never actually saw the abuse side of it, but I really like cooking. I used to own a pickle company. That's another topic for another podcast. But I like the craft behind it. And so I think the reason I like trying it and drinking it is because of the differences. And some of it's like with wine, for example. If you're not an aficionado, you might drink it and go, okay, yeah, it tastes like a red wine. Like they all taste the same. But like,
and now I have a headache.
And I just puked all over the floor because I had too many of those and I didn't have a meal with it. That never happened. I once was an Uber driver. Did I tell you about this?
No.
Yeah. Random aside, I was an Uber driver and like I picked up this group of like college kids and they were clearly coming from some sort of party. And I had my minivan that my kids ride in and they had to throw up. And I just made it. I think I pulled into a parking lot of an old folks home. And the girl yammied on the side.
Oh, yeah. So gross.
We drove away. I'm not going to clean that up. It's disgusting. But it didn't get in the car.
That's the.
Why did I get on that subject?
We were talking about being alcoholics and your dad being a responsible alcoholic.
Oh, right. No, he's not an alcoholic.
No. A responsible drinker.
Yeah.
And so you never get to see the horrible,
the bad
side
stuff. And I like the craft of what goes into it. Like I loved going on that whiskey tour that we went on.
Yeah.
In Utah. My wife got me that book, The Complete Whiskey Course. I don't know what I'm saying. Apparently I need to put this down.
No, keep drinking.
I had dinner. The Complete Whiskey Course. And it was really interesting, like the history of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say
really
Buffalo Trace for sure is a good one. I was happy when I found it. And I found it again.
Yeah. A lot of the stuff up here is Buffalo Trace products in some way, shape, or form. So Buffalo Trace is now owned by the Sazerac company, and so you see the Sazerac rye in the back there.
One. I'll have to try that one again.
Yeah. They purchased Buffalo Trace, and so the Buffalo Trace,
so Sazerac was different.
Sazerac is different. They're from New Orleans.
Nolans.
Why
don't they just spell it Nahlins?
It's Nawlins.
Oh, okay.
Nolans. Yep. Yeah, and the original Buffalo Trace distillery was actually owned by Colonel E.H. Taylor.
Is that why it's called Colonel E.H. Taylor?
That's right.
Interesting. A lot of old war dudes. They're like, I've seen some things, and now it's time to drink.
Now it's time to make some whiskey.
Time to make some whiskey.
Certainly, the Civil War had a lot to do.
I don't even know what whiskey is, but it sounds like a good...
It's moonshine.
Moonshine.
Yeah. So the Civil War was where a lot of these guys got either got famous or got into whiskey, and then when they settled in back home, they would make some. But actually, Colonel Blanton, Colonel E.H. Taylor, these guys were not actually colonels in the military.
Oh.
In the South, a colonel is it's just somebody who's revered.
The guy who makes chicken. Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Colonel Sanders
was
not in the military.
But he was a colonel of chicken.
He was just...
Maybe he was in charge of the chicken army.
Can
you imagine? How about you, chickens? They would... Oh, they're dead.
They're dead. It'd be very easy to conquer the army of chickens. Because not only are they really small,
they're tasty.
And they're really stupid.
They're stupid.
Really dumb.
But very tasty.
Very tasty.
I mean, one cannonball to the head and that thing will fry itself.
True. It'll run around for a while before it dies, but... Yeah.
Phil's got chickens.
That reminds me...
If you guys don't know, Phil has chickens.
I do have chickens.
We had to...
my wife has chickens.
We had to off one.
I've had to off 2 now.
Yeah. That was...
Did I tell you about the rooster I had to off?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, you told me about the rooster.
Yeah.
He was mean.
He was mean.
His time had come.
Yeah. The one we offed together was sick.
The one we offed together... It was sick, man. Let me tell you.
I gave it an offer I couldn't refuse.
I offed them.
But he refused it, so.
Speaking of accents and weird things, I gotta get some jokes. I've been running same 25-minute thing, and they're good, but I gotta work on some new material.
Yeah.
So I have something that I think we were talking about the other day.
Is this the Friends bit?
It is, because I feel like a lot of people have this issue. I'm 38. I have 3 kids. I've been married for 15, almost 16 years. Mm-hmm. I got enough friends. Like, you snuck in there at the end, man. Like, you got in there.
Very lucky.
You had something to offer, though.
Very lucky.
Yeah, you had something to offer. No,
guys, when I met Matt,
oh, this is...
All I could tell you is he had no idea who I was.
I thought I knew who you were.
Yeah. You didn't.
No, I didn't.
You didn't.
I thought I knew you from...
The Sticks.
What did I say to you?
You're from the Sticks.
No
I
explanation.
know you from the Sticks.
I know you from the Sticks.
Yeah, I know
what?
you. You're from the Sticks.
Yeah, the Sticks.
Never from the
in
Sticks.
my head, you gotta understand, my head, there's a lot happening up there and nothing also at the same time. So, just chaos. I don't even remember anything I just said. However... I had done this missions thing where we helped a neighbor and cleaned up their yard full of sticks. Mm-hmm. There was a guy with a beard who was white. So therefore, I thought it was you.
We all look the same.
Actually, he didn't even have a beard. So it was way off. Totally different name. And I thought it was you. So I thought, the only thing I could think of to explain how I knew you was, the sticks. Because there were sticks that were there in the yard.
I did have a beard at this time. I didn't have a beard at the time you met me.
I didn't? You didn't?
I didn't.
You did.
The first time you met me, the first where you knew me from, I didn't have the beard.
Did you ever notice?
Then I had the beard.
Then you had a beard.
And then you're like, I know you from the Sticks.
Oh, see.
And that wasn't true.
Because you looked like maybe somebody who would have been in some sticks.
I mean, that's definitely possible.
You have sticks around your house.
That's true.
Property.
I didn't need them picked
some
up.
Trees.
I just run them over with a lawnmower.
Oh, that's nice. Must be nice to have a nice lawnmower that can run over sticks and not shoot them back at you and stab your calf muscle.
That's
never
very
happened.
Specific. I'd love to hear about that sometime.
Nailed a squirrel once. It was amazing. Yeah, straight through the head. Anyways.
I heard we're going to have a squirrel epidemic.
Sweet. I hate those things.
Yeah.
Wait, what happens? It's like mosquitoes if mosquitoes were to go away. Okay, let's get back. What the squirrel epidemic? I really upset.
Did we really just get distracted by a squirrel?
We did.
That is the
Squirrel.
ultimate
No,
ADD.
literally. There's an epidemic.
Right.
I have enough friends. But I feel bad saying that. But it was this thing where we're going to go hang out with somebody. I haven't really hung out with them. And it was on a weekend and I really do love this family. In all honesty, I'm they're awesome. But it's a Saturday night. I don't want to go anywhere. I just want to stay home and sit on the couch and play Zelda Tears of the Kingdom or whatever. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I got enough friends. But I feel like that's a real thought that we have. I feel like we've hit an age at 38. I'm I don't really want to you gotta start new conversations. You have to tell your life story. It's just so much.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it.
Yeah. And that's where it kicked off into sounding like it would be a really funny joke.
I think it'd be funny.
I think it would be fun. I think a lot of people are in that spot.
Right? Where they don't.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about like in high school, right, in grade school, junior high, high school,
Everybody loves those years.
you have a lot of friends, right? Because you see them all the time,
No, I did. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You definitely had a lot of friends.
I had so many friends.
I didn't. I've always been a little bit of a hermit.
Well, it's because you couldn't figure out how to get out of the basement that you locked yourself in.
Mostly.
Okay.
Mostly true. No, I always thought I was way more mature than everybody else.
Oh, Mr. Big Shot.
Mr. Big Shot. That's exactly
Big
right.
Shot from the sticks.
That's right. That's
Doesn't
right.
make sense.
Doesn't even make sense. But then you get into maybe you get into college. I didn't go to college, so maybe that's where I lost a lot of friends.
Didn't?
No.
What?
You've never heard this story? I dropped out of high school.
You make more money than me. This is crap. This podcast better. This is.
We're gonna have another podcast.
You literally were from the sticks. Did you live in a stick hut?
I wish. No,
This
I
is
did
proof
not.
right there. That's a whole nother topic.
It is. We can talk about it.
Freaking.
I'm passionate
college.
about it.
I'm passionate about.
I think college is a
not-
total ripoff, and I think
Yeah.
nobody should go.
Yeah, everyone should just be stupid.
So you're saying I'm dumb?
No,
Okay.
clearly not.
Okay.
You figured it out before me.
But then you get into then you get out of college and you're like, now it's going to be my core group of friends. They're going to be either people I work with or like a couple, one or two college buddies, or maybe somebody you knew from high school. I can tell you the number of people that I still talk to on a daily basis or a weekly basis that I went to high school with.
But you dropped out of high school. So
0.
Well, yeah, because you dropped out. So you
Okay.
didn't have any friends because you weren't there. But for where you
Wow.
were there.
Wow.
Wow. I'm sorry.
But even the people that I knew that like had
Yeah.
common interests at that time, I don't talk to. Because you
I
grow
know.
that
Well,
point
like I had
where-
a super tight friend group because I did Christian youth theater.
Mm-hmm.
So I had a super tight friend group. And there are a couple actually, like Matt. I
Yeah.
keep in touch with him.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody else moved away for the most part. So, I mean, I still kind of like, hey, how's it going?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just like but it's like I get tight with my group. I think it's because like the older I get, I'm getting more cranky. I don't want to do something. I don't want to. It could be good things. Maybe this is the joke: is the fact that when you get older, anything that's good, you're grumpy about it. Like you should be excited about it. I'm grumpy about it. Oh, you gotta go hang out with some new people. I don't want to.
It feels more like a chore
It does.
than anything else.
And the problem is I went and I complained about it and then I had fun. I had so much fun.
That's the worst.
What is that?
I feel bad for you.
I feel bad for me too.
I feel bad for myself.
I should take donations.
I wasn't
bad
even
for-
invited.
I know. Well, I told him not to invite you.
That was
I was like,
probably
he
a
didn't
good
go to
idea.
high school. Don't invite
That
this
was
guy.
fair.
He doesn't.
No, it was a good move not to
Yeah,
invite
was
me.
it?
I would have ruined it.
You would have been like,
I would have brought
I
out
don't
my
know.
stick energy.
I don't know how to add.
Big stick energy.
All that to say, I did horrible in high school. I think I had like a 2.0 GPA. I wasn't the brightest. Now all those people in the South are going to be offended. He did an accent and we didn't like it. And he made us sound stupid. It's okay. I know people from the South, so I can make fun of people from the South.
I'm from the North. and
You
I'm
are?
dumb. There's dumb people everywhere.
There's a lot of dumb people.
There's a lot
in the
of dumb
North.
people up here. Gotta tell you.
But I don't want to separate my audience just yet, so I'm not going to name them. But you know who they are. No, I don't know what it is. Like
Michigan.
I just don't. Michigan, just the state of Michigan. So I don't know. I don't even know what the joke is. It's just I get frustrated because I'm like, it just takes so much energy. What it is, you go and you're gonna be like, oh, tell me your life story. Oh, what's all the things that you have already told everyone ever, forever, 1,000 times that are just like, oh, people know that, but now you have to start all over. It's like starting over.
It's exhausting.
I don't want to do it.
It's exhausting. It feels exhausting.
If somebody was like, hey, man, you want to have... I don't want to talk to you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be hard to make this a joke because it's such a real Such a real
Man, this first one's a bummer.
Yeah.
But that's what's funny
But I
about
think
jokes, right? Is like,
yes. It's relatable.
it's the real thing. Like, what is it about that? Like, okay, Judy Carter, comedy Bible lady, says, okay, talk about how it makes you feel, or what is the emotion behind it. So what is the emotion behind making a new friend? It's, what did you say? You said something.
Dread. No, I didn't. I don't remember what I said.
Making a new friend is, I don't know what it is that I feel.
It feels exhausting.
It's exhausting. That's it.
It's exhausting.
Making a new friend is exhausting.
Yeah.
Because you have to tell all the same stories over and over again. I've heard them all already. I lived through it. I don't want to have to keep telling everybody. I'd rather meet the nicest person in the world. They could have a ton to offer me. They could build me up. And I would just deny them the friendship. Because it's just so much work.
Great. You're great, Matt. You're
I gotta
great.
Tell stories.
Thank you, but go away.
Thank you, but I don't care at all. I got some Zelda to play.
This is where
cutting in on my time.
This is where it sort of sounded like it kind of felt like a Seinfeld joke.
Yeah.
And I think that is
That's with the friends and being friendly.
I have enough friends.
I have enough friends.
I don't need any more friends.
I don't need any more. Yeah, I do. I have enough friends. I'm good with the friends I have.
Yeah.
So do I need to be choosy? Or is it I mean, I guess if I wouldn't have given you a chance. But see, you were from the sticks though.
Here's the thing. I didn't really give you a chance.
You didn't?
I mean, I didn't give you a choice.
You didn't care. Oh.
Here's the thing. I didn't give you a choice. I was like, hey, I'll help you write jokes.
Yeah, because I was like, I want somebody to help me write some jokes. And you're like, you were standing right there and I was talking to Jared and he's like, yeah, no, I don't want to do that. He did he did to me. Oh, Jared. Oh.
He
was like,
he's already your friend. He didn't need more.
But he didn't want more friend.
He didn't want more friend.
He's like, we have enough friend. Yeah. Then you have friends that you're friends with and they won't go deeper with you because they're like, I've seen enough.
Well, that's true. Look, I don't think that's true in Jared's case.
No.
Because I had just had the conversation. Like, this was really early on.
But he likes
all of you. All of you. And now we were talking about boundaries and setting boundaries. And then you come up and you're like, hey, I've got this thing that's going to take a lot of your energy and give you nothing in return.
Right, yeah.
Right? Nothing in return. And he was like, I can exercise this new skill that this guy that I just met taught me, which was boundaries. And he goes, no.
No.
And here I was with absolutely no boundaries and like,
yeah,
I'll help you write jokes.
Yeah.
And you're like, what? Are you a comedian? Do you know? I think I know what's funny. And do you like whiskey?
And I was like, yes.
And I said, we're doing this.
Then that's how it happened.
And I didn't give you a choice in whether or not we were going to be friends.
No. But was the sticks thing after that? Before that?
The sticks thing was before that. The sticks thing was before that. But you're like, hey, maybe you are funny.
And you were.
Well,
time will tell.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We're still waiting on that.
This was good.
All right. Are you ready for another?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want something different?
I just want something.
Are we gonna write this joke?
We did. Next time on Whiskey Bits.
Because it all has to come from the same season, same distiller, same distillery as well. And so on this bottle of VH Taylor, it tells you that this comes from Frankfort, Kentucky, DSPKY 113.
That's not a real place.
That's their code.
That's not a real place.
That's the code.
I don't believe that.
That's the code.
Frankfurt comes from Hot Dog, Kentucky.
No, that's Frankfurt. This is Frankfort.
Oh.
Different places.
Frankfurter?
Frankfurter is German. We're not going to get into German.
Hey, thanks for tuning in to Whiskey Bits. Please like, share, and subscribe wherever you watch or listen to podcasts.